Well, good morning one and all, and welcome to the Zen Doodling channel. This is Oliver coming to you from the beautiful seaside town of Youghal by the sea here in Ireland over in Europe. And it is the 1st of May and I feel it is time to do something. But I want to do something quick so I can get back out into the sun because the sun is shining today. And what I'm thinking of doing is a little bit of Zen doodling and maybe throw in some neurographic art as well. And now what I've got here in front of you is just a semicircle that I drew up. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to divide it very roughly into different segments, more or less equal on either side. And this is done fairly roughly. And where's this pen? I'm going to try using the brush pen this time. Now it's a bit thick. I've never done it this way before. I've never done it. I usually use a pen. So it'll be interesting to see how this works out. I'm thinking of a logo, something like what MSNBC uses, which is fairly colourful. And let's just see how it works out. Just fill in a bit more here. Nearly there. I'm not really sure if this is turning out the way I want, but things hardly ever do when I am doing things like this. Yeah, it's not as balanced as I thought it would be, but it is what it is. Now I need to put something around it, and I'll probably just I don't like this. I'm not sure. No, I think something straight would be better. Yeah, let me just go back over this. I was going to have it just hugging and having the same contour, but I think having something more like canopy is better. Just fill in bits and pieces around it. Now the brush pen is good. It's fast. This is much faster than I do it with a fine liner pen. There's no two ways about that. And that is what I'm trying to do today. It being MayDay, I just want to do something quickly. I don't want to spend too long on it. Maybe something of the order of, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes max is what I think I'm going to do. And I'm not really sure what I am doing, to be honest with you. I'm just trying to, a bit of a curve there. That's not too bad. Let me just finish this off. And I'm not really happy with it, but it is what it is. And I think it needs this one looks nice. I think it needs another one at the other side to kind of balance it. I don't know what you call these. I just call it part of the apostrophe. And if I do one going in the opposite direction, and I've done it wrong, it shouldn't be touching. And it's smaller as well. That's the worst about trying to have symmetry. It's very hard to do symmetry if you haven't measured beforehand and if you don't know what you're doing, and I didn't know what I was doing. Disappointed there. Okay, I'll just put in bubbles. I'm not going to fill this up with bubbles. I'll just throw a couple in at random to get rid of the white space. Again, this might not be a good idea. I'm just playing it by ear, and it will be what it will be, and that's all I can say. And I'm just going to try and keep on going without spending too much time. If I do another one on the other side, it might balance it a little bit, give a little bit of change there as well. And just fill these in. And oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Keep going. I was going to do these a different colour. Another mistake. I'm making a lot of mistakes. I wonder will I just stop this video? No, I'm going to keep going. Let's see what it's going to end up with. Alright, I don't want something dark like this. It is MayDay. I want to have something bright and something that is going to get me going today because the sun is shining outside. It's a beautiful day. We've had Actually, this reminds me of the days that we have had. We have had 3 or 4, maybe more days of rain and wind and cold, and today is totally different. Excuse me, you finish that one off first. And let's put that one up there. Let's stick an eye in here. And an eye in here, but I'm not going to fill in the rest of it. I need colour. Give me, where did I put it? Green? Yeah. Try green here. That's not too bad. Oh, yeah, look, that's okay. Just a flick of the wrist, and I love doing this flick of the wrist and just to give the impression of movement there. That's all. Again, this has all been done very, very quickly. Okay. Where is my... There, blue. I think I'll use blue in here now. Just give it a splash of flick there. Bit of blue. And another. Just flicks of the wrist. That's all I'm doing. Not doing too much. Just to rise up the colour a little bit. That's all. Yeah, that's not too bad. I need to put something down there, some sort of small pebbles. And I'm using a 0.8 here, just to put in some big pebbles, and I just keep on going at random. The big thing here is don't try not to make them look too organized. And the way I do that is I go to different places and sort of break up. I'm going to the end there, just to break this up. It can look too much like organized pebbles, so you don't want that. Okay, just put them in fast. Fill in spaces, and that's what it is, I think. Yeah. I'm now going to go to a 0.1, and these are very, very small. Just put them in fast, more like mark making. You're not trying to fill in specific spaces. Just keep your eye where you see something white that might need filling in, and just quickly put in just the mark of a circle. The whole idea here is don't take your time. Go fast, all right? So just keep at it and keep rushing along it fast. Do not slow down, and that's what I'm doing here. I love doing these type of mark makings. It comes from sketching and scribbling. It's a great exercise. Sorry, I'm muttering again. I'll have to stop muttering. Yeah, nearly finished. I think that's yeah. Okay. Now Neurographics. I think I will use red. And all I'm really going to do is try and frame what I have here in lines. If you haven't done neurographic art before, and I'm going to do this very, very simply, it's not going to be, it's really, really beginner stuff here. I'll put a link up there to some neurographic art that I've already done. And what I'm doing here is very, 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 very rough. And as I do this, I tried subconsciously, and I shouldn't have done it. I've tried to make the two sides balanced, and you can't do that. I'm going to I think I'm wasting my time here doing this. It's not balanced. It never will be balanced, so I'll just do a last little bit in the hopes that it might, but no, that's not. Okay, I'm using red anyway for my neurographic, and those who've been following me before will know that traditionally people use black. I don't know why people use black, but they do, and I am just going to try doing it with a colour and see what difference it makes. Is there a reason for using black? And I now making a huge mistake. And you just put in lines where you feel like putting them in. Now this is not real neurographic art. It's sort of neurographic art-esque, as we'll call it. I'm just throwing in lines here where I feel they might do something, and that didn't do much, but I throw them in anyway, and another one down here. I think that's enough. Yeah. Okay. Now the next phase is the bit that I kind of like, is where you start rounding out all the corners. It's very easy, and with these pens, with these brush pens, it's phenomenally easy to do and very fast. If I was trying to do this with a fine liner, I'd be at it all night. And today, I don't want to be at it all night. I want to get out. Today is the day where we have sunshine. After all that rain and cold that we have had, today is really a beautiful day. I just want to get out. Went down this morning and we did our sea swim. No, there was a lot of people there. I'd say it must be about 17 or 18 of us there. And we all said it's amazing how, I won't say warm the water was, but I will say how uncold the water was. That's the best that you could say. It was glorious. Great to be alive. And we're all talking about it's MayDay. It's the beginning of the summer. We must look forward to brightness and colour and vibrancy. And that's what I'm feeling when I'm doing this. I just want to do something colourful. I'm not trying to impress anybody. This is just something for myself. And if you learn anything from it, great. I'm just putting a border, something that I dislike doing in the black, which is the traditional way of doing it. So I'm enjoying this now, putting that in, and there's my border done. And this is one of the great things of having a bit of rough paper underneath. It doesn't matter if you go over the edge and put a bit of red out there. I'll just curve this one in and curve them all. Now normally in Neurographic art I'm thinking about where these lines, the meaning of the lines, what they are there for. In this instant they mean nothing. They're just lines to break up a space of white. That is all that it is, nothing else. So it's not Neurographica, and it's only barely Neurographic art, okay? I've got other videos that you should look at if you're interested in this. I just like it, and there's a space here. It's probably a bit too white, too big. It is too big. I'll make it smaller. And it's easy to change your design as you go along. Just put in a line. It doesn't matter. It's all random, so do whatever you want, and your design can change as time goes on. As I've said before, it's just like life. You make decisions and then you might have to change your design. That's all right. We all change over time, so just let me stop there and do these right. This is going fast. I like this. Yeah, I should get it done within the time. I don't know how long it is now. It's 13 minutes. Time flies, doesn't it? I didn't think it was anything like this. I thought it was maybe 10 minutes at the most. Now this part of it does take time. There's no two ways about that. There's no way of speeding it up. Well, I could in post. I could speed all of this up. But I don't want to do that. We'll just go ahead the way it is. Alright. And even though I didn't want this to be Neurographic, I just wanted it to be something quick. You can't. You sort of slow yourself down. Yeah, it's impossible. If you ever need some time that life is getting too much for you, or you're angry, do this type of art. It will slow your brain down immediately and you'll feel so much better. There's no two ways about it. Just do it. It is phenomenal therapy. As I said, it is not Neurographica. This is just Neurographic art. It is, we call it the poor man's Neurographica. It's for those who don't really understand all the things that go on in the other one. And I just like it. I really enjoy doing this, and I do enjoy this red line rather than black. Looking a lot better than the black. Now I'm not putting enough thought into it. which I usually do, and I'll put a link up there to my previous one, which I made for a friend of mine, and I gave it to her last Thursday, I think it was, and she was absolutely delighted with it. She called a lot of other people in to look at it. It's just colours. They can be random colours, whatever you like. Just nearly finished. Yeah, I'm happy enough with that. Is that everything? Have I got them all done? Yeah. Okay, right, time to start putting in colours, and I just put colours in at random. This is green, and I can see now why people do black. See the way the green is bleeding over there onto the red? That does not look good. Okay, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave a little bit of a white border so that we're not going over the red. That is why people use black, because you can go right up to the edge. You can't do that with the red, just too difficult. So I will see how it turns out, having this little bit of a border. That's okay. I'm going to just leave it as colour in 3 at a time, and next one, make it look like sort of a triangle. I'm told that's the way to do it. I'm not really too worried about it. And I think that's the only one I missed. Always one or two that you forget to do. I could go around this forever, and no, it's all right. Okay, next one. And this pink. The green one I left in the small ones because it's very dark, but pink is a brighter one, and I want to pull this up with colour. So do the pink. And I'm going to try and fill it in completely. I've done some where I just don't fill it in, and I think this time I will go. And this long one here. Not much room in here now to do it. I hope it'll fill up okay and give a bit of brightness to it. It's alright. I think that's nice. And one more, I think. Now, I honestly don't think that having this balance really makes the slightest difference. It's just I heard some people talk about it, and I spoke to an art therapist friend of mine, and he was saying it's very important. I don't know if it is or not, to be honest with you. I've all the colours here, and I'm just taking them at random. Whatever is that red? No, and. I'm taking them at random and using them. That's basically it. I'm not doing anything else. The only pseudoscience I'm using at the moment is I'm just doing 3 and trying to balance them out, one on either side and one near the middle. And that's 1. And here. I want to make them big enough so that they will have an effect. These lighter colours or warmer colours, again, I just want to have something that reflects where we are. There we go. It's amazing when you go around and you find, oh, a bit of red missing, Yay! And third one. I want to go for the big one. I'll keep the big one for maybe a nicer bright colour. I usually use red as one of the bright colours, but I can't use that here. And that's that one gone. I think the next time I won't use red as the arterial colour. I will use one of the darker ones, like the green or a brown, that maybe I can then colour right up to it. Yeah, I'll do it from this end. Just want to keep the curvature that's in it there and just see. I don't know if it makes any difference, but I'll put it in like this anyway. Don't be afraid to experiment, because that's really all I'm doing. I just felt today I needed colour. It is the beginning of summer. we've had such a bad time, and today really is a great day, so I just wanted to bring the colour up, and that's all I'm doing. Random colours, stuffing them in, nothing else. And if you feel it's not balanced, fair enough, that's okay. I am not claiming to be an expert in this at all. Just a small one over here. And I have no doubt that other people can do this. That's fair enough. An awful lot better than I can. So this should be... I want to put in a lot of yellow down here. I hope it will come out strong enough. Seems a bit light to me at the moment, but maybe when it dries it'll pop. Just want it to pop. Here's number 1, and another big one over here. Bit of red. And back to yellow. Nice big one here with the yellow. Looking a bit better, yeah. I'm going to try using some acrylics the next time. Maybe that'll pop a little bit better. Although the yellows are, or sorry, not the yellows. These pens are great for just doing something quick, and that's really all I'm trying to do. And oh, this is the 4th one. Hell with it. 4th. Let's see if we can get these little things to pop a little bit more. Probably not. Okay. What'll I go for now? I've run out of the okay, it's a bit dark, but it's what I have, so I will stuff it in. Don't know what you call that, a purple, or is it a blue? I think it's a purple. Stick it in. We'll keep them in small areas. What else have I got? Yeah. Brown is brown, there's no two ways about that, and it is dark, so I don't want to put that too much apart. I'll throw that to one side now. And that's the same, isn't it? Oh, I did the wrong one here. Okay, look, there's 2 of these dark ones side by side. It is what it is. There's another mistake. Live with it. It's not the end of the world. I think I've just got 1 left. What will go in there now? Just the 1. And we put in my favourite colour, blue. Now, that's it. What do you think? I think it's kind of good, but making this look some sort of like, I don't know, gold coins, it helps it. You know, it's very easy at this stage, just destroy it and just throw colour everywhere, and you have to stop. Just who I am, and that's it. MayDay, that's your finished. Alright, look, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you watching, and this is it. I hope you liked it, and if you did, don't forget to give me the thumbs up, to subscribe, and make comments down below. And just remember, I'm only playing along. I've really only started on this myself. I'm not really an expert on this or anything like it, and all I wanted to do was do something simple for a beginner that'd be nice and colourful and reflect, well, for me, what MayDay is all about and what the summer is going to be like. Okay, so till the next time, slán tamil.